prom month of 2016. You know you're gonna be excited for prom because you're always wondering what you're gonna be wearing, who's gonna be your date. Is that little girl in third period that's always talking shit in the back of the classroom gonna be hating on what you're gonna be wearing at prom? Of course she is. But I'm gonna take y'all back to my prom, May of 2009. Story time! Alright, since this takes place in March 2009, I was 18 and stupid. Now, I recently, at the time, found out that I was pregnant with my son, Zayden, right? But my mom didn't know and nobody else really knew except for like a couple of close friends. 5 weeks pregnant, and so out of nowhere, my mom's friend, she wanted to buy a prom dress for me as a gift because she's been knowing me since I was a kid. So I was like, okay. It was a green, sparkly, strapless dress. And I was like, okay, it zips. And it had a side zipper, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So weeks went by, my mom eventually found out I was pregnant. And I thought I could still fit into the dress. So I was like, I fit into the dress in March. By this time it was like end of April or something, and I zip it up just to try it on just to see. And I think at this time I was about maybe 2.5, almost 3 months pregnant, somewhere along that line. And I tried it on and this bitch would not zip. It wouldn't zip. Like, I'm not even playing. It didn't even go up past my rib cage because I was already showing I ate too much beforehand. So fast forward to May, we decided, me and my mom, decided to go shopping for a maternity dress because ain't no way the $200, yes, $200 green strapless dress, I was not gonna be able to wear it anymore. So I'm like, okay, fine. So we're shopping for all these dresses. Let me tell you, every single one of those maternity dresses looked like ugh. And I know they call it forgiving room. Ain't nothing to forgive about those dresses. They were ugly as hell. Well, I didn't want to wear none of them because I know everybody else in the prom who's not pregnant, they're gonna be wearing these slick, sexy dresses, and here I am looking like a freaking boat. SpongeBob status. Who lives in a pineapple? I live in the pineapple. Alright, the day of the prom comes and I'm low-key excited and not excited because I already know what to expect, but not really. So I'm getting dressed, I'm doing my makeup, trying to at least feel like a teenager or just a big pregnant teenager. And no, I do not have a date. No, not at all. Nobody. You can ask any teenage boy. They do not want to go out with a pregnant girl unless it's the girl that they got pregnant. But even then, that doesn't work anymore. The hell, 2016? Where did they do that at? The thing is, the prom is not in town. Just to add on to my night. So the roads were dark, hardly any lights, street lights, no nothing, and on top of that, there was construction. I had no date, didn't ride with no friends. My friends didn't want to ride with me. I arrive at the prom, and my mom drops me off, and the second I walk in, of course, who do I see? I see everybody that I don't like. You would think that going into the main part of the prom would be easy. No. There were stairs. The bad part about arriving into the prom and everything when I finally got in was just seeing all these skinny bitches. And I was the only one that I knew of. Yes, I was showing, but that does not mean there was nobody else that was either about to get pregnant that night or was already pregnant and not showing. Think smart, Rosart. So I'm sitting there lonely as hell, watching everybody do the freaking cubic shuffle. That song is so old. I didn't want no guy to ask me out. Like, if a guy came up to me and was like, hey, you wanna dance? Guys and girls talking to me, trying to figure out if I'm okay while I'm sitting down all lonely and whatnot, talking about, you good? No, get away from me. Now it's like the end of the prom, and our prom ended at like 12 midnight, 1, something around there. There was a piece of paper that you had to have where it's a parental thing that your parents had to sign. If you're about to leave the prom at midnight, you had to have that thing signed for you to leave. If you didn't have that thing signed, you were staying at the prom until 6 a.m. Yes, 6 a.m. I thought that a lot of people were gonna stay after for like an after party or whatever. A lot of people were starting to leave I'm like, what the hell? I know I have to stay here. So I'm looking for any of my so-called friends to come and stick by my side. Majority of those bitches left. They done left me, Lord. Now, in the beginning of the night, you know, they had all this food, and I was afraid to eat because I didn't want to eat in front of a lot of people because you're at that age where you don't want people to judge you. I'm fat and I'm pregnant. I should have ate the hell out of that buffet table. But by the end of the night, they started taking the food away. Y'all gonna leave some crackers or something? Some ham? I'm sitting there hungry as hell. But they're like, hey y'all, getting everybody riled up. They slide these 2 walls. It was like hidden walls that were behind the buffet table that I had no idea about. My eyes are lighting up and everything, and then I look in there and it was volleyball, ping pong table, and like checkers. They must have mistaken us for a different kind of seniors because it was a nursing home all up in that. I was waiting for bingo to be busting out. Like, bingo. Bingo. I put chairs in a row for me and my friend to sleep on, and eventually we got to go home. That was the longest, worst prom night ever. Moral of the story is just don't be pregnant on prom. Have a date, avoid the after party, and you'll be good. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope y'all liked it as much as a disappointment as it was for me to go through that whole day. At least I got a story out of it for y'all, so you're welcome. You can follow me on Twitter, you can like the Facebook page, and if you have a Snapchat, snap me. All the information will be in the description box below. And remember to stay in school, and I'm gonna find out what kind of after parties nursing homes have. See ya!